New at 5, a battle is brewing between Detroit's animal control and Detroit rescue groups.
The rescue groups say the city is too quick to euthanize animals instead of taking the time to find them safe and loving homes.
7 Action News reporter Kimberly Craig joins us live with more on this. Kim.
Yes, these animal rescue groups are begging the city of Detroit to let them pull dogs from the Detroit Animal Control Center here. But right now, only the city will allow the Michigan Humane Society. And these rescue groups say so many other dogs and cats can be saved.
We really need to see how Detroit is treating their animals.
These nonprofit rescue groups that have saved thousands of stray dogs and cats in Detroit and found them safe, loving homes say it's time for things to change at Detroit Animal Control.
It's going to take the city administration and the mayor getting involved, sitting down with these groups and talking about it. What can we do to improve animal services in Detroit? Because right now it's not working.
I don't know why Detroit Animal Control is not working, not with just DDR, but all of these rescue groups that are rescuing safely, that are rescuing humanely. I don't understand what the problem is, but I do know that we need reform for animal welfare in Detroit right now.
Things came to a tipping point earlier this week when Harry Ward, the director of Detroit's Animal Control, threatened to take some of the dogs that had been turned over to Detroit Dog Rescue by police officer. These animal rescue groups pick up stray and injured animals and say police officers often call them because they know the chances of a dog making it out of animal control alive are slim to none.
How come the police are contacting all of us and not contacting Detroit Animal Control? That says something.
Harry Ward will tell you that we work with Michigan Humane Society and we transfer dogs. I'm begging people to look up your numbers. It is a fraction, a small fraction of thousands of dogs that are taken in that ever make it to families alive. And it's not because they can't be rehabilitated. It's not because they're not good dogs.
Last year, of the nearly 2,700 dogs and cats taken to Detroit Animal Control, only 135 were transferred to the Michigan Humane Society for adoption. 1,922 were euthanized. And that's why these rescue groups say it's time for the city of Detroit to stop fighting them and let them help get more adoptable dogs and cats into loving homes.
They're in our house, they get rehabilitated, they're fine, there's nothing wrong with these dogs. So let's say I've taken in 20 dogs out of Detroit this year, my kill rate is 0.
I certainly understand the work that they're doing is noble, but you know, the laws and the city ordinance requires that animals that are recovered are turned over to Detroit Animal Control.
And Assistant Chief White has agreed in the next 2 weeks to sit down with these rescue groups and talk about ways to improve. And even the rescue groups will say, yes, they admit that not all dogs can be saved, but they say so many other dogs and cats out there can be saved. And Glenda and Carolyn, proof that things actually do need to change down here at Detroit Animal Control. We just found out today they don't even scan for microchips. Back to you.
Oh, that's bad to hear. I mean, have they reached out to the mayor, though? They're going to sit down with the captain there in the next 2 weeks. But what about the mayor? Is he going to get involved?
They say they want to talk to the mayor. They say they got nowhere with the last administration. They're hoping they can get somewhere with this administration. Back to you.
Well, if you've been anywhere with rescuers, you know how passionate they are, and they want the opportunity to get them a home. You know very well, Kim.
Absolutely. I mean, I have 2 dogs that I've adopted actually through the Michigan Humane Society, and there's so many of these groups, so many of these dogs are actually winding up into good homes, dogs that other people have thrown away, and these people just want to be allowed to continue that work and to be allowed to do that and also help out. They say they're even willing to volunteer down here at Animal Control to help out.
All right, thanks a lot, Kim, for the live report.